Not no more. Count money, smoke, kill money, smoke dough. That's what I do the most. Add up, add more. Add up, add more. That's what I do the most. Styling on you, hoes. That's what I do the most. Remember I was broke, but I ain't no more. My mother and my bro, they who I do it for. Remember sharing clothes, sleeping on the floor. Wake me up for Sunday Bible school, but I ain't wanna go. Time I wasted cause I was confused, but I ain't no more. Ain't no basement, washing out my clothes. My fingers cold, fucking on different races of hoes. They don't wanna go, trading places, usher ramming them hoes. Fuck them on the floor, get your paper, that's all I was taught. Since I was a shorty, ride around, trying to sell my weed. That's so important, laying down, took a sip of that lean, and now I'm snoring. Watch your mouth, before your lips, laying by your Jordans. Air Force Ones, all the time, cause I couldn't afford them. I be high, like a plane, like where we going, can't switch sides. In my lane, I know where I'm going. Times change, came a long way from saving quarters. All this eye surrounding me. I should live in the forest, count money, smoke dough. That's all I do the most. Add up, add more. That's what I do the most. Styling on you, hoes. That's what I do the most. Remember I was broke, but I ain't no more. Count money, smoke dough. That's what I do the most. Add up, add more. That's what I do the most. Styling on you, hoes. That's what I do the most. Remember I was broke, but I ain't no more. Mellow finesse, come collect till a bitch nigga disrespect. Finesse crew, not here. Are you hating those? Drop dead. And we stepping right over you motherfuckers. Count money, smoke dope. Add up, add more. Add up, add more. Count money. Count money, smoke dope. Count money, smoke dope.
I'm paying my dues, don't need no extras. Me and the crew, group of bad, don't need no extra shit. Playing with guapo, that is a knock though, we need that extra. Fly like propellers, we doing extra. When I jumped off the porch, I jumped in the bag. Quiet little just moving the bag. Mama taught me how to stack. Granny taught me about the rags. But I put my money up, had to get into it. Bro, to keep it tucked. He a bad influence, peeping everything. Life is but a dream. Weighing all my options on the triple beam. Ball-headed nigga look like Mr. Clean. Bad look, such a drama queen. Ferragamo slash Rockefeller's jeans. Roll a bad leaf, nothing but a thing. Show you how to do it, get into the money. Blue collar play, I'm a Forrest Gump. Know about them losses, took a lot out me. Wanna doubt me, wanna drought me. No, I can't go, that is a no-no. Hit a stay solo, still callin' my brother. Split down the middle, cause niggas ain't with you, don't mean they ain't with you. Standing in the kitchen, cooking up the butter, gotta call up Dodge just to whip it up for me. Down to no options, more hustle, more better. We stack mozzarella on the road to the cheddar, these niggas ain't better. Still getting that feta. No, I won't let up, I'm hot like a kettle. Pull a string like your pedal. Horsepower, this just a stallion. Put my foot on the pedal. Niggas be wildin', that blick on consignment. Rock and roll heavy metal. Knock 'em off balance, I need me a challenge. Get down and get better. Don't need no extras. Me and the crew, group of bad, don't need no extra shit. Playing with guapo, that is a knock though, we need that extra. Fly like propellers, we doing extra. Stacking the racks to the ceiling, don't need IG to get the picture. About to float and seeing that something like Thriller in Manila. Trust me, I'm all about figures. Shawty, what you really on? Trying to pay your rent or something?
We are back at the Kickoff Kickback, talking Bears playoff football, man, and the possibilities of these guys extending their season and getting into the postseason. A bunch of good things happening for the Bears right now, man. Their offense is completely woken up. Allen Robinson is looking like a big dog with his guy Mitch Trubisky back under center.
Bitch bike.
And you know what? I think we got to revisit this Allen Robinson conversation because for the last few weeks, we've been wondering where he fits in as far as the NFL wide receiver totem pole goes. And Herb, you blessed me with some stats that I did not know of, okay? His 90 receptions, 1,110 yards, and 6 touchdowns is top 10 across the board for him.
Yeah, man. Allen Robinson is ultra productive. He shows up every single Sunday and he gets it done for you. He's gonna get open, and when he's not super open, he's still open anyway because his catch radius is so wide, his hands are so good. he's going to produce. So I think that we've been having this conversation a little bit this year about, where does he actually, come in the terms of, ranking the receivers across the league. And I think we had all kind of like settled, like, he's in that second tier. He's not in that first tier, but I think that I was saying, at least for me, I was saying he was probably like somewhere in that 10 to 15. But now I'll say with confidence that I think he's absolutely a top 10 receiver, just in terms of what he offers, what he means to his particular offense, and the plays that he makes for the Bears. That catch down the sideline last week on that first drive, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Over the shoulder to catch that ball, get those feet down. He is an elite level receiver, certainly top 10, and his numbers back that up.
You know what? Over the last 3 weeks, he has at least 4 catches and 75 yards in each game. 2 weeks ago, the man had 9 catches, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Big time play from your best wide receiver at a time you truly need him. And not to mention that running game, as we all know,
Demo back.
Yeah.
helps you take your offense to another level. No wonder Allen Robinson and Mr. Trubisky are improving. All you got to do is look at that running game.
Yeah, also, all big runs, anytime you see a running back break a big run, receivers are blocking well down the field, right? So you get them, the offensive line is going to get them past the first level. That's what the offensive line is trying to do, get them from the first level to the second level where the linebackers are. And if the offensive line can get up on the linebackers, that's great. If the running back can make one of those linebackers miss, that's great. But in terms of getting a big run like we've been seeing from Montgomery, 80 yards, 40 yards, the receivers are blocking well. We mentioned that Allen Robinson was escorting Montgomery down the field on that 80-yard run against the Texans. So he's been blocking well. He's a very, very selfless player. You don't see him like just, throw it to me. He's always a team guy. And yeah, I just think that he gives you everything you want in a receiver.
And also, man, look, we talked about it, man. When you start off Demo 80 yards to the house, you start off 7-0, then you don't have to play from behind. You don't have to try to make the huge pass, the huge play down the field. You can take your time, dink and dunk, 8 and out. Allen Robinson can get in his zone, and it makes the game flow much easier, I think. And I do agree. I think, like we said, if it's top 10, that's cool. I don't know, like we said, Herb, I think the only thing that Allen Robinson is missing, in my opinion, is the speed. But then if he was a speed demon, then that would be unfair, right?
That would be unfair.
Right.
And you also have guys who I think are in that first group that also don't come with that level of speed. A guy like Devontae Adams isn't blazingly fast.
Right.
He is a technician in terms of a route runner, and he's got great hands and a wide catch radius for Devontae Adams. I think Allen Robinson has a very, very similar skill set. True. I would take Devontae Adams over him, but not many receivers would I take over A-Rob. It's probably 6, 7, maybe 8 of them, but that still leaves him in the top 10.
So me and T did it. So let's do it again. The Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Stephon Diggs.
No.
You're not taking Stephon Diggs over Allen Robinson.
I don't want Stephon Diggs over A-Rob, no.
Okay.
So, but I think Stephon Diggs, is he leading the league in receptions?
I told you that I'm taking Stephon Diggs.
Is he really leading the league in
Stephon
receiving
Diggs
yards?
is leading the league in receptions and I believe reception yards.
Okay. I ain't mad at him.
And again, it's not about the stats.
Not always, not.
It's about the stats.
Exactly.
They
He's
matter, but it's
good,
about the makeup
exactly.
and everything. There's a lot of factors.
For sure.
The Dolphins. I don't know any receivers on them.
Devontae Parker. I'm not taking
your
Allen Robinson over him.
Yeah, I'm taking A-Rob for sure.
Yeah.
A-Rob.
100%.
The Patriots. I don't know anybody.
Allen Robinson would be the number one over there for sure.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure. Jets, don't even mention them.
Don't even mention them. The Chiefs, Tyreek.
Reek is top 3.
Yeah, I'm taking Tyreek just because he's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the one dude that has it all. He's not 6'1", but everything else.
And he's also playing with the best quarterback on the face of the earth, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
But I think he makes Pat Mahomes look very good. I mean, Pat Mahomes is great.
Is he the fastest guy in the NFL?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, dog. Like he is running on a different level from cats, man. Like,
and he got them hands, and he can run them
and he's
routes.
strong.
And
he got that low center of gravity,
and he's
his
elusive.
balance. Yeah, like Tyreek
He's
is that
the total
dude.
package.
Yeah, Tyreek is that dude for sure.
The Raiders.
The Raiders, no. Although I do like the kid, man. Ruggs.
Yeah,
Ruggs.
like Ruggs.
Yeah.
Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
Well, he's a rookie though.
Yeah,
right?
rookie from Alabama. They got the other cat, the white dude, Renfro from Clemson a few
Hunter
years
Renfrow,
back. But
and Buddy is a tight end too.
Yeah.
Waller.
Waller, yeah.
Yeah. I would take A-Rob over all of their receivers too.
Okay. The Broncos, I don't know it. Oh, no, well,
Judy.
your boy, Jerry Judy, but
Yeah.
he's a rookie.
Yeah,
so
another
no.
rookie that's got a promising future. I'd take A-Rob over him
Allen
right now,
Robinson
too.
would be the best wide receiver on. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chargers.
Keenan Allen, which I feel like is an accurate comparison.
We said
You know
that.
what I mean? But Keenan Allen, does he get the edge, Herb?
Keenan Allen,
Longevity.
Yeah. See, now, here's the thing. I feel like
I think they're very similar.
They're
I
similar.
think they are right.
he's playing with a better quarterback. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Allen Robinson has never played with the quarterback
Ooh.
that you would be like, I want that dude throwing me the ball.
Some
every week.
huff out in Jacksonville.
Huff. You know what I'm saying? The
time out.
Blaine Gabberts and the other cat, whatever his name was.
Exactly.
Right. Then Mike Glennon and Trubisky. It hasn't been good for A-Rob. I would take A-Rob. There's probably a little bit of bias there because Keenan Allen is a phenomenal receiver. I think they are pretty much, the same guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Steelers. Juju.
Deontay Johnson, and Clarence Claypool are over there. A talented group of wide receivers, but I feel like if you throw Allen Robinson in there, he's the best receiver on that team as well. Juju is also, I feel like, another good comparison to Allen Robinson, though.
Yeah.
Like a strong receiver that likes to contact, not going to outrun you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think he may be a better athlete than A-Rob is, Juju Smith-Schuster. Like,
Okay.
I might take Juju over A-Rob. I might take Juju over. And I don't know what the stats say in terms of the year he's having, but just in terms of their skill set, I might take Juju over A-Rob.
See, now, if I'm not taking Stephon Diggs over Allen Robinson, I can't take Juju Smith-Schuster over Allen.
Touche.
You know? Gino?
Depends, man.
But see, what I, just off the early, breakdown, I feel like Allen Robinson is clearly a number one wide receiver.
Well, we're not even halfway through, though. And that's 3 guys that we've chosen that I would take over.
Yeah.
And again, if he falls to 8 or 10,
Or
I still
15.
think it's the same. I still think we're all in the same realm of where he is.
That second tier.
Real quick, brothers, I was about to sip my cup, and I couldn't do it
Man,
without
Herb
raising
done
it up
sipped
real
his
quick.
cup. Herb might not hide
Y'all
nothing.
I got to
Y'all already
catch
know
up,
what I'm
bro.
on.
I got to catch up. Hey, Red Cups in the air. May all your pain be champagne on this NFL Sunday. Bears are trying to get into the playoffs, y'all.
Bear
Let's toast
down.
to that. May the Bears fare well. Bear down, y'all.
Yep, let's
Hey.
get it.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to the brothers, man.
Little
Cheers to
something,
y'all
something.
too, man. Hope y'all got something going on out there as well, whatever your beverage of choice is.
Gino, we coming to a new page, man, but it's the same rules. Let them know how we get down over here.
Hey, man, we coming into a new year, but the rules still apply, man. We need y'all to smash them like buttons. Smash them comment buttons.
Do it.
Smash them share buttons, man.
Smash.
Continue to help the brothers push the content and the culture forward over here. What's in it for the Black People Media, man? And shout out to all the people that donated to the pot, man. And in about 3 or 4 days, man, they sent it up over here, man.
Yeah, man. We are very, very grateful for y'all's
Indeed.
generosity in this holiday season. The support that y'all sent in terms of y'all hard-earned dollars, we appreciate it. Y'all made sure that the What's in It for the Black People Media family was blessed this holiday season, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
100%.
My mother was trying to send bread through the Zelle, and she was having problems. I saw Chris say he was trying to send bread.
Yeah, I think we got the shout out to Maze Jackson, man. He working hard behind the scenes to get everything up and rolling this morning. I think some of our equipment in here is still on holiday vacation.
Oh, yeah.
They
So-
like, we need a holiday break, too.
Right.
Okay?
So May's been working hard. So I think we are back up on the Maze Jackson page, which does allow you to send the stars. So I see those things coming through. So thank y'all so very, very much for sending the stars. We certainly appreciate each and every one of those that y'all send. We appreciate y'all a whole lot.
Absolutely. Mama McIntosh, thank you. Lori Howard, thank you.
Yes.
Mama H.
Kenneth
Yes.
Steele, thank you so much for holding
Yes.
us down with these stars. You know we appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
You know what, guys? I want to ask you guys about David Montgomery real quick
Demo.
because I feel like
Demo.
my favorite stat from last week was the fact this man got
32
35
carries.
How many
carries.
weeks have we been asking for him to get at least a dub, man?
Feed me
Seymour.
Yes.
Let's
Feed
go,
me Seymour,
man.
He's a dude. I got a problem, man, because I came up in a different era of sports, man.
Mm-hmm.
I came up in a different era of sports, and whether they want to call it progression, whether they want to call it evolution, whatever word y'all want to use the Chuck foolery with, go ahead.
I call it soft.
I'm not going, man.
Right.
Soft.
I'm used to running backs getting 30-plus carries.
Workhorse
at
backs.
least 20. I'm used to seeing Emmett get 22 for 157.
But 32.
Thurman Thomas get
Come on.
25 for the
Thurman
same.
Come on, man. I'm used to seeing Herman Moore with
Come on,
116
Sean
catches
Alexander,
a year.
Priest Holmes.
Come on, man. I'm used to seeing
And Herman
Ernest
Moore was
get-
getting 116 catches while Barry was also getting 300 carries.
Come on, bro.
Like,
I'm used to seeing Ernest Givens getting 107 catches, and
Facts.
the guy on the other side, who was it, Mark Clayton or whoever it was,
It was
getting
always a couple
100.
cats.
Like, I'm used to that. I'm used to NBA players playing 38, 39, 40 minutes
Yeah.
a game.
Oh, that's
I'm
dead.
used to starting pitchers going the length,
Yeah.
going the distance.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
forget about that.
125 pitches,
pitches,
man.
yeah.
These
That
guys,
is so
they tap
done.
out at 90. It's like, oh, no, we got to pull them at
Yeah.
90. No, man. So back to the original point. Demo with 30-plus carries. That's classic Grabowski, Papa Bear Hallis.
Black and blue
Thank you.
division
Come
football.
on, man.
man.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
That is the only way the Bears are going to
That's
be
the blueprint.
successful, bro.
That's the biggest point to me. Gee, that is their recipe.
That's your recipe. That's your
Run the
blueprint
ball
right
till
there.
you can't no more. Okay.
If they stop it, cool, we lose. Keep Mitch in
We
the
wasn't
pocket.
gonna win no way.
There you go.
Exactly. Seriously.
Come on, I'm. You know I defer to you under the football.
We wasn't gonna win no way, bro. So like let's see if we can get this running game going, and if we can, keep it going until they stop it. And if they don't stop it until we run that thing 32 times, then we just run that thing 32 times. Right. Give that man the ball. He is a tough guy to bring down. He rarely, if ever, goes down on first contact. And
rarely, don't he lead the league? Him
Yeah.
and who?
And
the
yards
guy
after
they played
contact?
last week.
yeah.
Who they put? Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
They were 1 and 2.
Yeah,
And-
yards after contact.
Yep.
Yeah, like he's not going down with the first defender. And man, listen, you get a running back like that. I don't care who you have on defense. You get tired of coming up and meeting that dude in the hole to tackle him because he's bringing it. He's not just going down just to go down. He is delivering a blow to you every single time, and he's got a 15-yard head of steam by the time he gets up to your safety or to your cornerback. And those guys get tired of that. And then that's how you start seeing, 4-yard runs turn to 8-yard runs, 8-yard runs turn to 18-yard runs, 20-yard runs turn into home runs. Like, you wear that defense down, and a back like David Montgomery just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as the game goes along.
Sir.
It just doesn't make sense to not give that man the ball as much as he can handle. He's a young guy. He's got fresh legs. Y'all haven't been using him that much since he's been here. Let that man carry us to the playoffs, and perhaps through that thing again, man. It's just, can you get hot at the right time? And the Bears are getting hot at the right time. You need to be able to ride this kid clear through the playoffs as long as you can.
Gino, we laughed at the man a few weeks ago saying that he doesn't know what's in store. It's up to God, right? Since then, the man has almost 300 yards, put the team on his back. He's going into this game with 906 yards, trying to get over that 1,000-yard
Really?
mark.
Oh, he gonna do that?
Yes, sir.
Put
With
that
6
on these
touchdowns.
boys
first
down
half.
in Florida, man.
In the first
half, you finna get them 94?
Yes, sir, man.
easy.
Definitely
I love
a
it.
huge development, man. The Bears done found a running back,
Yes.
Another thing, I'm used to running backs getting 13, 14, 2,000 yards, man. What up?
Right. What's this 900?
What is this now? Yo, he's
He's about to break 1,000.
Yeah, in week
Should've
17.
did it 4 weeks ago,
Yeah,
fam.
come on, man.
He may end up with 1,100 yards, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We'll
but I
see,
mean,
but still,
100
like,
yards a game will get you to 1,600.
Come on,
exactly,
come on,
could've been
Herb.
13,
You know what I'm
14.
This
saying?
is
Like,
simple mathematics.
you know what I'm saying?
Especially
Like-
when you look at all the carries and attempts that they left on the board.
And they're only now. This is a 2 running back league. Used to be one guy
Used to
and
be
a
one
fullback.
guy. Yep.
Fullback leading the path, running back pound the ball. Oh, and let's not trip. How about we get an offensive line a little credit?
Oh, have to. Good point. Have to.
Huge shout out to the young kid, man. Sam Mustipher. He stepped in to play center. He went undrafted out of Notre Dame last year. And the Bears, signed him as an undrafted free agent last year. The Bears had I forget his name, it's escaping me right now, but the former offensive line coach from Notre Dame. Highly respected offensive line coach came to the Bears last year, and so the Bears had him. And so not only did the Bears take Sam Mustipher from Notre Dame, but they also signed Alex Bars, also from Notre Dame.
Okay.
Both of those guys played on that offensive line, and both of those guys are producing for the Bears right now. You got Cody Whitehair in at guard, and you've got Mustipher and Bars playing alongside Charles Leno and Ifedi. And they're creating some holes right now. On that, what was that 14-yard touchdown that Montgomery had against the Vikings? I think Sam Mustipher had 2 phenomenal blocks. He helps on the nose tackle first, secures that level, then goes up to the second level, gets another guy, opens that hole all the way up for D. Montgomery, and then Cody Whitehair pancakes his guy on the backside. That offensive line is in sync right now. The Bears, unfortunately, have had 6 different starting combinations of starting offensive lines this season. That's just not a good formula for success in terms of running the ball or pass protection.
Right.
Offensive line is about chemistry and being in sync with the guy next to you. And the more you play with a guy, the better that chemistry gets. Now this is the first time where they've had, the same starting lineup 3-4 weeks in a row, and you're starting to see that pay dividends in terms of the chemistry. They open up some holes. They're playing well, and of course Demo's going to run hard.
Definitely got to give a whole bunch of credit to the offensive line. I want to take a break real quick, but Herb, on the other side of it, I want to ask you about another guy who has not only had more snaps over the last few weeks, but has been doing something with it. Cole Kmet. Got to ask you about what you've seen from that man.
He played every snap last week.
Woo, come on, y'all. Bears football on the horizon. Bears playoff football on the horizon. We shall see. We'll be right back here at the Kickoff Kickback.
Yep.
WIFTBPM.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
I'm blessed.
Church Chicago's Power Hour. I'm your host, Angie Mims, and
Terrence Keys, TD, a.k.a. Terrence Daniels.
You got an inspirational word for today?
Oh, man, I'll be honored. Giving honor to God. Hey, man, on Sunday morning, it's early, so we got to give honor to God.
Yes, sir.
The good word for today is don't worry. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes in our life, in our walk, in our days, in our journeys, we find a way to just worry about so many things. Yeah. And we just want to encourage you today that those worries is God's responsibility. Mm-hmm. It's God's responsibility, because at the end of the day, what we worry about, most times we can't handle.
Yes.
If we would agree together, we can't handle it, so we have to give it to God. That's his responsibility. Mm-hmm. And our job is to simply believe.
Yes.
Simply believe. When we believe, the Bible says all things are possible.
Come on through here.
I better leave that alone. I feel my
Preaching already.
You feel it?
Coming.
So be anxious for nothing. Even the Bible says don't worry about anything. In Matthew 6:33, it says don't worry about anything, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things be added unto you. So we're here to encourage you.
What the fuck be making niggas think they can fuck with me? Stay with a small circle to ensure I stay sucker free. Peace to the niggas rockin', those that truly got love for me. To the women that be lusting me, they dreaming of fucking me. Lick your fingertips and rub your clitoris and let my voice bring you the climax. My raps is more real than any 3D or IMAX. Listen and digest this fly shit like Venus flytraps. Side-eyed niggas that speak on my city, you Chirac. Niggas love glorifying stupid shit, the useless shit in front of cameras, goofy capping, act as if you used to shit. With Max producing shit, how could I fall short? I hit the booth and get the kicking shit of all sorts. Listen, I'm just a product of the inner city. I remember plenty nights, there wasn't any lights and with no dinner in me. I was in tune with the harsh realities of life at an early age. Was used to struggle at an early stage. That made me appreciate the small shit, so now I can leave these rapping niggas all sick.
Anything else?
We all good. Appreciate you, man.
They say jealousy and envy get you nowhere, so I'd rather not go there. These niggas panic when I touch mics, I'm Rudy Gobert. I ain't the type to talk jazzy while hiding behind the screen name and Abby. You pushing buttons or trying to get at me, huh? I'm John Wick with the shit. I'm killing everything while bitches sleeping on me. I'm setting fire to bed frames, replacing alarm clocks with time bombs to bomb spots. This onslaught's for certain. These other niggas is long shots. Dousing your mattress in gasoline. It's asinine to try to find a rapper that rap is mean. I haven't seen a rap nigga that worried me yet. So far ahead of my time, I got fans that ain't heard of me yet. I'm not the nigga you should step to disrespectful. If I address you, won't be no rescue. They gon' have to dress you in a black suit and some dress shoes. Unless you suicidal or glutton for punishment, I'll never choose to rival the motherfuckers I'm running with.
All right, y'all. Okay. Herb, I know I said I want to ask you about
I'm cooling.
Cole Kmet.
I'm cooling.
But I feel like you said, though, it's the first time in a while where my Bears juices are flowing.
Yeah, it's a lot of talk. It's a lot to talk about with the Bears, which is cool.
I feel like
this late in the season, it's usually over with for them.
You know what? Usually, I'm looking forward to the playoff match. I mean, we got the NBA.
Right.
Look, I feel like I have to ask, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to rain on the Bears parade.
Keep it a buck.
Is winning the best thing for this team? though? Is making the postseason and saving people's asses the best thing for this team. If the Bears make the playoffs, they lose in the first week or whatever, they don't win the Super Bowl, and they come back with Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, Mitch Trubisky,
which they were doing anyway. But go ahead.
You think they were doing that no matter how this season ended? Man. So let me throw a scenario at you, and like I said, I don't want to rain on their parade job, but let me throw it at you. I need to know. If they lose out, miss the playoffs, what happens to this football team?
Again, so I think that definitely winning for them right now is the best thing to do. I think that was a conversation that was worth entertaining 2-3 weeks ago. But now that they have put themselves back into position where they control their own destiny into the playoffs, you got to go ahead and win those games. You got to go ahead and get it. Once you get in, you never know what's going to happen. Like, you can get in, you can get hot, and you can go ahead and go on a run and mess around and win that thing. And so at this point, they have to win. But, just in terms of the discussion, I think that one of the reasons why I think it doesn't really matter, one, I think G is right that they was going to bring them cats back anyway. But two, if they rebuild it, who you got confidence in to rebuild it? Ted Phillips, right. George McCaskey, that lady?
That's some science right there. That lady, for sure.
I'm glad you left it at that lady this week.
You know what? I was on a Zoom call with some ladies that I respect, and they were echoing your sentiments about that lady. I had a good laugh about it.
That lady,
Shake just let it go. She was like, you know what? Put her in the coffin, bro.
Come on. Shake ain't going there. I think Shake and Herb would be a great 1-2.
They come from the same club, yeah. But Herb.
Yeah, man.
Because I felt like a couple of weeks ago, Matt Nagy had half his bags packed.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was safe to say that, at the end of the season, at least they're going to have to be looking for a new head coach. Maybe not a GM, but at least Matt Nagy was on the super hot seat. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody's safe?
Safe at home.
Slid
in the home.
Stole home.
And you know what, Herb? I can't say I disagree with you, man, because to your point of if they did go ahead and push the button on these guys, do we trust the people that are going to rebuild this?
Right.
And when you finally see Matt Nagy making progress, when you finally see Mr. Trubisky making progress, Bill Lazor looks like he knows what he's doing as far as calling offensive plays. It definitely, and if I say this, I know that somebody feels me. Yeah. But you really can't fire these guys right now, bro.
I feel you though, bro. These wins might be fool's gold. I understand what you're saying. This really might be fool's gold.
Fool's gold, but at the same time, I feel like what we're seeing is what we've wanted to see for weeks. You know what I mean? Mr. Trubisky, they're playing to his strengths. They're not putting him in a situation where he has to make too many decisions and end up throwing the ball away. He had that interception in the end zone last week. But honestly,
unacceptable.
It was unacceptable, but the defensive back made a great play. Mitch was being aggressive, trying to put that ball up. Only Allen Robinson can get it. Right. And then the defense bailed him out. You know what I mean? I feel like that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they needed to bail him out because they didn't have
They didn't have the best game.
So no, they didn't.
Yeah.
It is a little concerning. That's twice in the last 3 weeks that Mitch has had a critical turnover late in the game when the Bears were leading. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
In a crazy territory.
Yeah. Like, so, once it was while we were trying to go in and score, and the other one we was backed up on our own goal line. He turned that ball over against Detroit, cost us a game, and he almost did it again against the Texans. So he's definitely got to be more situationally aware. Like, I just cannot turn the ball over here. We have 6 points. If nothing, anything, throw that ball out the back of the end zone, we'll kick it.
And I think low key, because did you guys see the interview, the post game, the presser?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he said, I would love to have that back, but like you said, he was trying to throw it up there where only A-Rob could get it. But at the same time, like Herb was a quarterback, so it's like if anything, how about just don't even try to throw? Just throw it up there, even so A-Rob can't get it. Just risk. Make sure anyone else get it.
It's just little things as a quarterback you just keep in the back of your mind before every single snap. What down is it? How much time is on the clock? What's the game situation? So if it's third down and we driving and we out of timeouts, no matter what, I cannot take a sack. Like we can do anything else. We cannot take a sack. And so sometimes you see those kind of mental lapses where you see a quarterback take a sack in a situation where he absolutely shouldn't, or you see a quarterback make a throw where it's just unnecessary. Like I would love to get that touchdown to A-Rob, but what we absolutely have to have is this 3 points from Cairo Santos. Like, do not throw a turn. You can't throw a pick here.
The Bears MVP.
Hey, I'm not arguing.
Santos.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing.
You know what? That is a huge I feel like aspect of these guys that doesn't get a bunch of shine, because we know how many issues the guys had with kickers. For some reason, Matt Nagy was running out. Who was the guy? Eddie Pinheiro.
Eddie Pinheiro.
After whatever trust he had in Cody Parkey.
Jesus
Christ. It's definitely
a
great thing to be knocking on the playoff door, and you got a trustworthy kicker.
What's he at, like 24 straight?
Yeah, I think he's made like 24 straight kicks now, man. And Soldier Field is as tough a place to kick as there is. Like,
exactly.
So,
you can't.
And he's on the money. Like, these ain't just through the uprights. These are straight money shots.
Yep.
While we are on the topic of kickers, and Bears kickers specifically, shout out to the 49ers for winning the game last night and putting the Bears in control of their own destiny as it relates to the playoff race. We needed the Cardinals to lose, and that happened for us because the 49ers won. But the 49ers kicker is none other than former Bears kicker Robbie Gould.
Good as gold.
And Robbie Gould, to the best of my estimation of what was happening yesterday, was trying to make sure that the Bears didn't go to the playoffs. He was trying to lose that game for the 49ers all on his own. He missed 2 field goals. He missed an extra point.
Yeah.
Like, all he had to do was hit the extra point. That would have gave them a 2-possession lead with like a minute or something to go. Game is over. He misses the extra point. Now you got to kind of write out all these tense moments and see if D-Hop going to come down with another Hail Mary.
If a big play is going to break your heart.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. Robbie Gould was trying to sabotage the Bears last night.
Robbie Fool's goal.
Robbie Fool's Gold was trying to sabotage us.
You know what? I feel like Robbie Gould definitely is like, you know what? If the Bears if we win, if we lose, the Bears are screwed. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
49ers ain't going to playoffs no way. Let's not let the Bears go either.
Exactly.
He was out. That was not good.
Hey, man, what was up with them games yesterday, man? The first game, I was watching Louisville versus Kentucky college basketball, so I wasn't really pressed because I knew Tom Brady and them was going to beat the brakes off
They
the
put
line.
it on them boys.
So I wasn't even tripping on that.
47
That was practice,
or
boy.
But then the next game,
Practice?
I'm like, where the hell is this game at, man? I'm going Channel 2, Channel
Bro,
5,
thank
Channel
you.
7.
Prime
NFL.
Video.
Thank you.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that?
Right.
Gee, I looked for 10 minutes. I was like, you know what? Let me just flip on the bootleg cable. I was trying to give them some ratings and shit.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? Let me just go to the bootleg. I had no idea what channel that or where they was
Come on,
broadcasting that
NFL,
game.
what y'all on, man?
Yeah, you got to make that known. You got to promo that for weeks ahead of time.
And then
And that was Andrea Kramer calling the game, right?
was it?
I think it's
Did Andrea Kramer call the game?
Yeah, it was 2 women calling the game.
Okay.
I
cool.
missed that.
Well, if you did Amazon Prime, you could actually change between 3 sets of announcers. You didn't know that?
Oh, really? No, I
Yeah,
didn't
so,
know
like,
that.
If you on the Prime, you can select which announcer you wanted to hear.
That's
announce
raw.
the game. That was
Because you can do that. Hey,
Shout out to DJ White.
Shout out to DJ, man. Behind
Barry
the scenes.
White.
DJ ain't just behind the scenes, man. DJ
Put us
got
on
it
game.
cracking,
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, he
when
be
I get
knowing
to
what's
the
happening.
game.
He be coming through with some research. And
I
letting us
only
know
knew
what's
Lisa
going
Kramer
on,
was
yeah.
calling the game because that's like my white woman crush. But
Lisa Kramer.
Andrea
Boy, you know how
Andrea
you will
Kramer.
butcher. This guy will butcher a name. Man.
Lisa
I'm
Kramer.
going to get the...
You
the
just mix them up. Lisa Salter,
Salter,
Andrea
Give me both
Kramer.
of them.
Give me
Give me
both of them. Susie Colbert.
Right. Josina.
Right.
I'm not messing up Josina Anderson's name. Come on now.
Hey, shout out to Josina. Shout out to Christina Pink. Shout out to Lisa Salter. Shout out
You-
to all the Aaron Andrews.
You know which one is my favorite? Rachel Nichols.
Oh, I love Rachel Nichols.
Oh, Rachel Nichols.
I love
fam.
Rachel Nichols. I think Rachel Nichols might be the best out of. I
But
like
hold
her.
on. Herb, that's only because you haven't seen Lisa Salter's walk.
You haven't seen Lisa Salters.
Slugfest?
Woo!
Really?
That
Do
thing
you remember
dragging.
clear when we was at the Bulls game and she was talking? This lets you know how long ago.
Right.
She was talking to Paul Pierce.
Okay.
They was doing that shoot around pregame.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce was shooting around and he stopped during shoot around
Yeah.
and walked over to holler at Lisa Salter.
Lisa Salter's got that pack
Lisa
on her, huh?
Salter
You
is-
would have never knew. Okay.
Shout out to Lisa Salter. But shout out to all the women. They're great,
Absolutely,
man.
absolutely.
The NFL, NBA, They know what they're
Yeah.
doing. Major
Doris
League
Burke,
Baseball.
man.
I love Doris Burke.
Malika Andrews.
Malika is killing it, man.
Super
2 years
killing
ago, she was on the beat with us. Now
She was at the Tribune 2 years ago, bro.
Herb got the 2 pushback coming.
Oh,
I don't got to push back about Malika. Malika cool, but since we own the women that are broadcasting in sports, I can't not do it. I wish I don't want to. I don't want to be negative,
it's
but
like y'all said what I said.
you know where I'm going, don't you? Pam Oliver.
Oh.
What's up? Every week her hair is trash.
That's part of her character.
Every single week Pam Oliver's hair is gonna be trash.
I think that's part of the aura.
The shtick.
We're looking to see how huff Pam
Oliver's hair is gonna be.
Bro, it's like, were you standing in front of the fan before
It's
you
unacceptable. It's unacceptable. This is a black woman on national TV every single week, and her hair is always trash. Always. I hate it so bad.
It is.
You know
I hate it so bad.
When you look at her face, I think she be pissed. She be like, again?
Well,
like her sister got to be her hair, like her hair.
No, she need to get her sister. They got Becky back there doing her hair. Becky don't know what to do with it.
Because she can't tell her sister this is fucked up.
You know the ESPN stylist. You know the look.
Pam
like, y'all know I got a little melanin.
They got Amy back there trying to treat her hair like Aaron Andrews' hair. That ain't going to work, fam.
You can't put this in my hair. Like, no, it's not going to work.
Oh,
hey,
sorry I had to mention that.
Maria Taylor.
Yeah.
NBA, she's dope.
Yeah.
That phenomenal job by the NFL and the NBA. Major League Baseball, y'all need to catch up. I mean, our girl, what's her name?
The feisty one, excuse me. I know that probably
the ball player. Not your girl. You don't
I think
what's our girl?
That's who I think you were talking
No,
about.
I'm talking about A-Rod, the ESPN Sunday Night Crew. The softball, the killer.
That's who I'm thinking of, the gangster on the crew. She used to work for the Mets.
Yeah. What's her name? I heard you don't
know. I ain't help.
I didn't cross her out of
somebody
my mind.
Somebody in the chat, man. Let me know who's the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball host with A-Rod. That's bogus.
I'm surprised you don't remember her name. That's
hey, DJ, you can hook us up with that, man?
She is a Latino woman.
Jessica Mendoza.
Okay.
Jess Mendoza. So y'all need to do more.
They came through with it. Shout out to Ronnie.
That? Ronald E. Brody. Shout out to Brody.
We appreciate that.
But yeah, they do a great job letting these ladies get their shine on it, and the ladies do an outstanding job holding it down. I mean, I know we know what they're doing at the end of the day. They trying to get a brother's eye candy because most of the the populace is old.
Yeah,
and that's
it makes sense.
I mean, it makes
100%
because it's TV.
It's a part of the equation.
I love
at the same time. They are wicked at
that.
They're
great. They're great. They're knowledgeable. The conversations are great, and it's just like people feel like women don't know sports as well.
I see
they
Mama
do.
McIntosh saying women's hair is off limits.
Lay off the ladies.
I'm sorry, Mama. Like,
you're right.
I'm not coming at Pam per se. I'm saying like somebody has to do better. Like it's unacceptable for that lady's hair to be the way that it is every single week.
You think she needs some Solo Beauty?
She definitely. Oh my God.
Solo Beauty.
Shout out to Nidra and Solo Beauty Supply.
I touched down at Solo Beauty last week.
Did you?
I got some black soap, some African soap. Got my girl some African hair growth.
Yeah.
I touched. Boy, they got everything in there.
Yes, sir.
They
Is
got
Nidra
that whole
the
pack
owner?
in there. Yeah.
The older lady.
Yeah.
She held it down. Solo Beauty. My mama and grandmama live on 83rd and Cottage.
Okay,
so
I
right
right there.
by Solo Beauty.
Land.
I've been past Solo Beauty as long as they've been there.
Right.
I would have never known because you got to bust that left
Right,
in there and park.
right.
Oh, it's cracking in there, Joe. They
That's
got
where it's
everything in there.
They sent some gift bags over to the studio, man, and them things was loaded. Y'all wasn't here, bro. They were here on a Thursday, and me and two.
You see her was like,
me and two.
they
like,
were here.
Yeah.
What was in it?
Everything. I'm talking about African castor oil, shampoo, conditioner.
All the
it
natural
had the
fruits
hair
and juices.
grease. It had the shea butters in it. It came with a do-rag, a brush.
Hey, Solo Beauty.
Everything.
And let me tell you, I got on
Everything.
the Scully because I'm under the Pam Oliver. It's a bad hair day.
I'm under the Pam Oliver act.
So I'm saying, Pam, I feel you. I'm going to have to hear Solo Beauty.
Speaking of those, man, I'm sorry, real quick.
Go ahead.
The Scullys, man, them joints are fire. Shout out to the Bigs for coming through with the hats, and shout out to everybody that supports the Bigs for buying them joints out in like record time.
Man,
Man,
record
definitely
time.
shout out to the people for holding us down, man. We shipped off the orders. for everybody that put it in there on the way to y'all. But Herb, you know what? Have you ever seen the wrestling movie Ready to Rumble?
Yes.
And he came with the bracelet for his friend. He's like, you know what? I want one too.
Yes.
I felt like we're going to do something special for you because you definitely need to be decked out. And
yeah, we wanted to.
So as soon as I saw him, I'm like, I want to buy a hat right now. He's like, man, they sold out in record time. I'm like, damn, I wanted to buy one.
Yeah,
like,
we wanted to bless the whole What's in It for the Black people, everybody in the building, but money talks, man.
Yeah,
so,
hey, man, I'm
glad
everybody bought them, for real.
Yeah, man. Some of our original family members that have been rocking with us since 2015 definitely went on and jumped on that quickly.
I won't mix the next pack. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you know, we bring the next package in here hot. Come on. We definitely going to roll that out very soon. So, Herb, we going to take good care of you. That's my word for sure.
I appreciate it, man. I salute it. Now, there were some things in that pack that I can't really use. So if it's more, yeah, actually it's definitely more useful because it was a couple beard joints and my baby face. I can't. I can barely connect my goatee. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pull up. I'm definitely gonna pull up and grab that for you. Like I said,
yeah,
I'm always open to that.
You can just
bring those back to you.
Yeah, or whatever else you don't need. Hey, man.
Yeah, because it was some things in the bag that I was very, very grateful for, but I just don't have no use for.
Yeah.
Hey,
y'all, let's jump into a break real quick. I want to hurry up and get back because it's almost my favorite time of the show. I got to update you guys on your picks. One more week before we crown a champion of whatever we want to call this.
Yeah.
One more week of picks before we go ahead and crown.
You got to touch fantasy just a little.
We're gonna touch. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure we touch on fantasy because I got some on my mind. Okay. Hey yo, we'll be right back. Yeah, at the Kickoff Kickback.
Yep.
WIFTBPM.
The Chicago Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545. What's up, good people?
Y'all go accept my request on the page so I can do the
Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
I'm trying to do the survey.
Why would we let you in? Why would we let you on the... You talking about the Iswiz Book Club page? No,
we're going to let you in, Ron. You need to read. I'm with that. I'm definitely put you on.
Somebody please let Ron in the Iswiz. Is it? I thought it was a public page.
I don't know. I don't run it. I
don't know who run it. You got to talk to Shannon and Robin and...
You said what? Y'all group private like it's something special or something.
First of all, it is something special.
Ass. Okay? It's something special. Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
And you gonna talk it again. Don't get no punishment again now.
Right. They already came in there like, look at her being nice to Ron today. It wasn't gonna last.
You always mess.
I think Adrian came in like, for now, like just for a little while.
Just for a little while.
Somebody let that man in the page. Somebody let that man in the page, Robin. Please let him in. I said what I said. Herb and 2 right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
choppers if it ain't about dollars. Grandma had choppers, this baby a scholar. I hustle too hard, I need every dollar. Don't want the clout, you can keep all the followers. How you get the sauce like that? Thought he fell off, but he bounced right back. Nigga show teeth, but afraid to attack. The Kenny Larry Bird, 33 in the strap. Your boy blessed in, yeah, I bees in the trap. Never been the one to switch teams when you dap. Had to pay my dues, and some mean into that. Fear about the drop, hurt they fiending for crack. Run it. 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 Run it.
I ran up a bag today. How about a jag today? Popping outside today. We slipping, we slide today. I got a new glizzy, new K. I ran up a motherfucking K. I left to the motherfucking bank. Right with your motherfucking bank. I felt on that motherfucking cake. Counting up motherfucking cake. I ran up a 25K. It only took me 2 weeks. I told her nigga he weak. Moonwalk on the motherfucking beat. I jump out, I'm clapping the heat. These niggas, they whack obsolete. I stomping them out in the weeks. Grandma used to make me stay my ass outside. You know I was raised in the streets. I'm like, bada boop, bada bing. I'm like, get them gone, forget about it. You know that shit not a thing. I know that my brothers gon' die for me like I'ma die for them up, let it sing. Yeah.
Run it. Run it. Run it. Run it.
Right back at the kickoff kickback like we never left. Talking Bears football, man. We done gave these dudes an hour and a half.
They've earned it, man. I
They
thought we
have.
would have been done talking about their ass a week ago, but
you know, we would have had to kind of fill in some stuff.
here we are.
We talked about HBCUs.
We'd have been talking about the Bulls,
Hey, man.
bum ass.
Shout out.
Please not. I was at that game yesterday,
And
Herb, and oh my God.
And I'll be there tonight, and I'm going in. Hey, man.
Uh-oh. I can't wait for this.
Yes.
Delusional Bulls fans, bro. So last night, these guys.
So they're just Bulls fans. No.
Right, just Bulls fans.
Yeah, we gonna get right back to this, but I got to get this off. So last night, you know, they tagged me in the home of the Bulls, this new Facebook group. You know, I don't even go in them no more, but
Oh,
they
you see,
tagged
I'm
me.
shaking my head already.
So the post was about, man, we need Zach LaVine to average 30 points a game.
Come again, say what?
I said, fam, if Zach LaVine could average 30 points a game, Zach LaVine would average 30 points a game.
Thank you, bro.
I said, bro, there are 450 players plus in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
5 of them average 30 points per game.
Right.
I said, Zach LaVine isn't efficient enough
No.
to average 30 points a game.
No.
Now, I hate to pull my card, T, because I don't even be on that. But
I'll pull it for go ahead.
I'm like, fam, part of my job description is to know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You guys, I'm a fan too, but I also have to take an analytic approach at what I do.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not just talking just to be,
Right.
to debate in this group.
I'm
I'm
not
giving y'all
emotional.
facts.
Right.
I know what efficient. First of all, let's get the facts straight. Let's talk about what because
There's an efficiency rating.
we ain't even going there because
Okay.
John Hollinger created the player efficiency rate.
Yep.
It's very hard to come up with the stats and the wherewithal to even come up with the play. So let's not even go there because you'll
Okay.
be lost.
Okay.
Let's just talk about what efficiency means. It doesn't mean just because Zach LaVine shoots 45% from the. Okay, so the thing was Zach LaVine is a more efficient ball player than James Harden and Luka Doncic.
Look, man. First of all, that is so Facebook group
Dog.
worthy.
That's
crazy.
Dog.
That's crazy.
Because Zach LaVine shoots
And it's because he
45%
shoots
from the
45%
field
from-
and
okay.
38% from three. James Harden shoots 44% from the field and 35% from three. Luka Doncic shoots 46% from the field and 31% from three.
I think both of them are hitting double the amount of threes, though.
Fam,
That's like saying Bobby Fields was more efficient than Jordan.
dog.
Like,
I said you're getting efficiency confused with a field goal percentage.
rest in peace.
It's only one. Rest in peace, Bobby Fields, Southern University in the building.
Okay, I ain't know that.
Okay.
Avery Johnson, Bobby Fields.
Yeah.
They was sending guys. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, Joe, we gotta learn we gotta know what we talking about out here. So I'm like, Joe, you're talking about a field goal percentage versus being efficient. I said, first of all, Zach LaVine doesn't get to the free throw line enough to average 30 points a game. Number one. I said, you're talking about a field. I said, Zach LaVine doesn't get steals. Zach LaVine doesn't he has way too many turnovers.
Not a playmaker.
He's not a playmaker. He doesn't have a high usage. There are a lot of different things that go
Facts.
into a player player I said James Harden and Luka Doncic are number 3 and number 4 in the league in player efficiency rating. Zach LaVine isn't even in the top 30.
Right. It's not a guy.
Wow.
End of story.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Emotions.
Delusional Bulls fans. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, y'all got to.
Like T said, that's redundant. To even say delusional Bulls fans is redundant.
I feel like it's a Chicago thing, man. You know, fans, even, you know, over the 6 weeks that they were losing, fans don't see that. You know what I mean? All they see is
The Bulls are who we thought
the
they were.
lies that they tell
I
themselves.
see
You know
you,
what I
John Cooper. Appreciate the stars too.
mean? They want these teams to be good, and we know, but it's a process. You know what I mean? And Zach LaVine is the best player on this team, which means that
means absolutely nothing.
But to fans, it means that he's that nigga.
Yeah, because he averaged 25, 5, and 5, and I'm like,
Somebody
bro,
had to get
that's
those
what
points.
I said.
Somebody on the Bulls has to score. Okay?
Let me ask you a question before we hop back into the football piece. Is Klay Thompson's game the most efficient game you ever seen? The game when he dropped 40 and he had he dribbled the ball
like 30 times,
11 times.
Yeah,
It was like something
16 times,
ridiculous.
yeah.
He dribbled the ball 16 times and dropped 40 points. Like he only
That's
dribbled
efficiency.
the ball 16 times
I was there.
and he dropped 40.
That was on the Bulls. No, that wasn't on the Bulls. The
But it
game
was
where he
the-
set the
it was
record.
But
night
he did
before,
give the
though.
Bulls like 50.
Yeah.
The game he set the
He did
3-point
that.
record on the Bulls. Yeah, we were
He
there.
hit 14 on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. To drop 40 on 16 dribbles?
Yeah.
That's
That's
efficiency.
nasty, dog.
That's knowing
That's
exactly where your
Reggie Miller
spots are.
type of play. Like that's crazy.
No, that's efficient. But that's one aspect of efficiency.
Sure.
But Klay Thompson is a master. Klay Thompson is the only player in the NBA
That could
with
do
that
that.
game.
Yeah.
Yes. Did
Yeah.
y'all see Steph Curry hit 105 straight threes yesterday?
Yes, sir.
No,
Watched
he did
every
what?
single one of them. At the
The
Berto
Sports Center thing was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At
Steph
the Berto
Curry,
Center.
At the
Excuse me,
Advocate
at the
Center.
Advocate Center.
Well,
I know what you meant, but he did that. He did that at the Bulls practice facility.
But yeah, because they're in town. Because
They play Golden
they
State
played
tonight.
Oh, okay.
So he was so they were practicing yesterday, and this guy hit 105 threes in a row from the corner.
Wow.
So on Sports Center, they
nasty.
showed like the first 20, and then they were like, "This guy's gonna hit so many threes in a row.
We
gonna
can't even
just
show
go-
y'all."
No, we're gonna show you. It's
speed
gonna
it up
be
a
the
little
bottom
bit.
of the screen, and we're gonna just continue on with the show. So they're showing highlights of other games.
5 minutes later, he's
highlights
still
of-
cashing out.
5 minutes later, he's on 90. He's like, yeah, he still got 25 more threes to go. Fam.
Wow, gee, that's
That had
bananas.
to be one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Now, you know me. I was in the gym yesterday with May's son, and we were shooting, and I got a clip on me, bro.
You
Like,
do.
I got a
You
clip.
do.
Fam. 105.
That's
Boy,
bananas,
you shoot
dog.
the ball 50 straight times, and your arm is ready to
about to
fall
fall
off.
That's
off.
bananas,
But
dog.
to hit every shot in a 5-minute time span,
105 threes in a row.
So
that's insane.
is he the greatest shooter ever?
I'm going to have to. And I've
Yes.
seen a lot of basketball, but there's no way you.
Because I want to say Ray, but Steph is a whole nother level.
Walter Ray was a different ball player.
Yeah.
Like, just flat out.
Jesus.
I mean, Klay Thompson maybe can
in
hit,
that
but the
conversation.
way that Steph shoots the ball, like he shoots the ball off the dribble, he
Off
shoots
the
it
dribble,
off the
stop on
pit
the
pat.
dime, and
He
from
can come off the
35.
pin. He can shoot it from deep. He can come off a curl. He can pit pat it. He can get it off a lot of ways. I think Klay is one of them guys who he can probably get it off the rack and shoot it.
Yeah.
He can get hit with a dime,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
I don't
you
think
see
he
it
can
Thus
in
the
pit
16
pat.
dribbles, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Steph, man, I'm gonna have to give it to him, bro.
That hair trigger release is,
Oh,
I mean, it's quick.
nasty.
It's
Like-
reps. It's
like-
reps.
And it's always up here off the finger. Yeah.
It's nasty, dog. And I want to give all the respect in the world to Jesus Shuttlesworth and to Reggie Miller.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mahmoud,
But
there's a bunch of guys who can
but
shoot that ball, but
Peja, but like,
yeah, no,
Peja.
yeah.
dogs, like
Steph
Steph.
is out-
I gotta, like,
that was out of control.
a 3 for my life. Give me Steph.
Please give me Steph.
3 for your
my
life.
life. Okay.
If I need 1 3,
If I need 1 3 for my
pocket,
life, give me Steph.
105 straight threes.
Herb, this is how I'm going to flip it back into football, okay?
Yeah.
We said if we need a 3, we going Steph. Look, if I need a touchdown, I'm going Alvin Kamara. The man dropped 6 touchdowns in one game on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I know fantasy owners out there, if you playing against him in fantasy or if you have him on your fantasy team in the championship, you're a very happy person. If you're playing against him, you are not so happy. The game is probably already over. I think he put up, 50, 60 fantasy points on his own.
Is that a record?
I think it's a record if, who was the cat? No, Tyreek Hill had set the record earlier this season. He had 200 yards in the first quarter.
Right. Because yards matter too.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So, but Alvin Kamara would have had a $140 on the ground yesterday with on Christmas and 6 touchdowns.
Nah, that thing was crazy, dog.
Mays busted in. He's still fuming.
Mays hot. If y'all could have seen Mays Jackson bust in this door and give Alvin Kamara the biggest middle finger I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Mays
will do that to you.
Mays called Alvin Kamara some things that's unholy.
Some unholy things. Some things that we cannot
especially on a Sunday. Especially right after
the powwow. You know what I'm saying? Like Mays coming here with that energy, man. He was so hot because Mays been playing Alvin Kamara in his fantasy league, and Alvin Kamara has been disappointing him. And then once Mays' season is over, he get kicked out the playoffs. Alvin Kamara go off for a Gale Sayers like 6 touchdowns. Rest in peace to the legendary Gale Sayers who passed this year, and then fittingly, Alvin Kamara come with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Look, like you said, he should have had 7.
Should have had 7, which is more than David Montgomery has 6 touchdowns on the year. That's nasty for him to get 6 in one game.
Yeah.
I have no fantasy advice for you today, y'all. Okay, this is the championship week. If you are still
at this
playing,
point, if you were still playing, you got this thing.
Exactly, that was in your basket. You have it
because he ain't in the offs. So
actually, let me. I'm not in the offs in my money league. Of course, I'm in a championship game.
In our league,
in our league where there's no money on the line. I'm probably gonna win it. I'm mad. I don't even want to look and see that I'm gonna win.
When you didn't win the money league.
Exactly.
Hey Joe, all week in my league, they like, yeah, you got such and such in your lineup, and he out, and I'm like, so
like, fool, I don't care. Turn off these notifications.
Turn them off. I don't care. Nick Tyakowski is a question. I don't care.
I don't care.
I tell you one thing.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm not a chemistry teacher, Elliot.
Clayton Portis holds the record for most fantasy points. Clayton Portis.
I did see that. That's what it said.
How many?
He had 55.4, 218 rushing yards, 5 TDs with 36 receiving yards.
Wow.
Shout out to Clinton Portis. That was with the Redskins, right?
No, with the Broncos.
Oh, wow.
Come through, Barry DJ White. Come through.
Yes, sir.
DJ threw the stocking cap on, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, you must got some place to be after this.
DJ got some
West
Side's on
He
deck.
got a 7-piece spicy waiting on him.
I'm going to Roseland later. Pray for me, y'all.
Are you in the hundreds? I stay over there. You in my town. I see you.
You came all the way down 290. You good wherever you go, fam.
Hey, look, let me tell you, though, if you got some NBA fantasy questions, holler at me. I'm deep into it. Hey, start Kyrie. Start Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Do your thing with the NBA fantasy.
Easy.
It's time for that. We'll catch you up on fantasy in a few months, y'all.
These is facts.
On that note, is it pick time? It's
got to be pick time.
We got, 23 minutes left in the show?
It's got to be pick time, man. Because Mitch and them going to take the field
I'm
soon,
about to say, and I know that he's probably getting his last-minute throws in, but I know he got to call Gino.
Oh, he got to call G. Like Mitch got to – at some point,
I think he's waiting for us to – right on cue, bro.
Y'all done spoke to me on that.
You know what?
Hold on, let me –
Y'all done spoke to me.
Gino, you got your phone on. This night we doing the show.
Right, we trying to work. You trying to talk to bum-ass Mitch Trubisky.
It's Mitch, though, right?
I mean, money-making Mitch, my bad. Don't tell him I said
hello. Mitch was good, Joe. What you on?
He better be getting ready, handling his business.
His pads on.
Nah, we ain't make the picks yet, but you know me and her, we bearing down. T, I don't know about T.
Hold on.
DJ bearing down.
I rolled Trubisky up on Christmas.
T did ride with you though, so I don't know.
Hey, tell that man to stop throwing picks late in the game. Stop
turning
the ball
late in the game. Hold it.
We're gonna need better decision making down the late in the game. But I feel like today y'all gonna have such a big lead at the end. You won't have to worry about it. But man, just make sure we get Demo another 30 carries.
Facts.
Stay in the pocket. Keep it simple.
Don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. We definitely don't want Nick Foles back in the game. And let that defense carry us. And, man, we'll see y'all in the offs in January.
Mitch, hold it down. Bear down, Mitch.
Bear down, Mitch. Good luck out there, man. Stay safe. Handle business.
I saw a few people get some Mr. Trubisky jerseys on Christmas. Go ahead and make them proud.
Hey, Mitch said Adam Schefter was on point, man. He said he'll have that info for y'all probably later on today.
Oh, so he about ready to ink that new deal,
Check that bag, Mitch.
I thought they had stopped printing Mr. Trubisky jerseys. They still giving them out for Christmas?
I think they got it from Kohl's or something.
Yeah, these guys, man. But it's all good. I got you, man. So go on, get ready, man. I know y'all watching the kickback in the
Throw the ball to Cole
right
Kmet.
Throw the ball to Cole Kmet, bro.
That young boy is balling.
All right, Mitch, I'm going to holler at you, Joe. Money making Mitch.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bear down.
All right.
So that, hey, Mitch Trubisky, man, just got in his last minute call to Gene.
Mitch on the soil.
I'm probably gonna have to pick the Bears today, man. We'll get to that in 1 second.
Hey, Mitch said, tell all the family members in the comments, he said, what up, bear down, and he got y'all this week.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Bear down, roll
Salute,
up, pull
Mitch.
up, get ready for the Bears game in 20 minutes. Playoff implications on the line. We'll see if they get it done. You know what? I gotta let you guys know real quick. I'm gonna keep it quick.
All right.
It was a very impressive week as far as picks goes for every single one of us.
Okay.
Herb, you were 11-5 in your picks.
All
Gino,
right.
12-4.
Handling business good, bro.
I was also 12-4.
I keep falling off like a. Never mind. Say
Like
that.
bad dope. Like that 290 line.
That's that 290 line.
And you never
on,
know,
man.
though, Herb. I feel
I
like
gotta
you
get
may
off
be due
290,
for
man.
some get back in this last week because we are still neck and neck. All the first and third place teams are separated by 2 games.
Okay.
Herb, you are 72-42.
Okay.
Within striking distance, Gino, you're 73-41. I'm 74-40, holding it down. But I've been trying to Heisman y'all for a few weeks.
We ain't
and
going
I
away,
can't.
fam.
I can't. You know
We
what I
ain't
mean?
going away.
And you got a leg up on us
I
yeah,
got a
from
leg
yesterday.
up. Thank you to the Miami Dolphins.
So wait, so we all picked Tampa Bay.
Yep.
We all picked the
I
Cardinals.
started to pick the 49ers.
did.
I did pick the
You
49ers, and I was
did.
You
like,
did right though.
and then I text back. I'm like, nah, that's with my heart. I just want Arizona to lose. I think they're going to win. So I switched my pick. I should have stuck with it because the 49ers handled that business for
You
us.
definitely were this close to being
It's all good.
having an early lead on this week. Instead, I went on and took the Dolphins. They snuck, they
Did you see
squeezed
that,
a win.
man?
Yeah, they squeezed a win out. I don't know what happened, but
Dolo,
thank you, Dolphins.
Dolo
You didn't see
T,
it?
always,
I
man.
didn't see it.
The Raiders were up 2.
The Raiders.
With like 19 seconds left. They ran the clock
19
down,
seconds.
kicked the field goal, 19 seconds left. You know they don't run it out of the end zone on the kickback.
Fitzmagic.
They get it at the 25. Fitzmagic. They blow the cover 2. Leave this
Fitzmagic.
guy wide open down the sidelines. He catches a ball at like the 45. Meanwhile, Ryan Fitzpatrick gets a face mask. This dude basically
Tack
rips
on
his face
15.
mask off. Tack
Yep.
on 15. They kick the field goal with 3 seconds left and win by 1.
Fitzmagic, man.
Sorry, Raiders.
The Raiders. And the Raiders was playing for their playoff lives.
Yeah,
They
cooked.
got eliminated last night.
Oh, that has to hurt.
Yeah.
That has to hurt.
Yeah.
You know what? But I'm taking it. Thank you, Miami Dolphins, for giving
Dolo
me the
T
leg up on
strikes
these
again,
guys.
Dolo
man.
T
Dolo
strikes
T
again,
strikes
man.
again.
I think if you win, it's gonna be because of that Dolo T shit.
Yeah, it's
man.
going to be because it's Dolos, of course. Yeah.
You know what? But I want to give credit to you guys. You guys are right there. I'm just up by a couple of games. I can.
That's what somebody say when they beating your ass.
Yeah,
It's
I can
okay,
fumble
y'all
Yeah,
not
so
bad.
y'all right there. We're
I'm
not in first.
Let me just tell you, I'm not trying to fumble the bag. I'm trying to flip it and tumble it. So I'm gonna make sure we do our thing. Okay?
Offset.
Are y'all ready for
All
these
set.
picks? Y'all ready to get it in for week 16?
Indeed. Let's get it popping.
Are we good? Y'all ready in the comments?
Let's go.
Game 1. Gino, you ready to hit me with the facts?
Hold on, let me pull it up.
I'm looking at the Giants versus Ravens game up first. Exactly. Who knows? May every play lead the way to victory.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only know that because my father used to sing the whole song before the game started.
Uh-huh.
You really shocked the nation with your T formation.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get to it.
Giants versus Ravens.
The Giants versus the Ravens. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I don't really think any of us are picking the Giants, whether they're
No. I don't care where they are or what the
Yeah.
spread is. Give me the Ravens.
okay. So we got the Giants and the Ravens. We've got Baltimore at home minus 9.5. I could take that 9.5. Actually, I'm
Good.
taking the Ravens and I'm taking that 9.5.
Yeah. I'm rolling.
Danny Dimes, see you next year, bro.
I'm rolling. Period. They gotta wait till my favorite running back comes back. I forgot his name. Saquon Barkley.
What did it do to you? You've been out 15
man.
weeks.
Hey, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is a dog,
A
though.
super
And I wish
dog.
him nothing but the best in his recovery.
Super dog.
I'm going with the Ravens as well. You know I got some purple in my blood. I'm not picking the Giants in this one.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the Browns versus the Jets. The Jets coming off their first win of the season. They're out of the Trevor. They're not out of the Trevor
Lawrence sweepstakes.
Yeah, but they definitely their chances took a hit. They're playing the Browns, who've been great all season.
The Jets at home plus 6.5. The Cleveland Browns are missing 4 wide receivers, Jarvis Landry included.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah, they're missing everybody.
Oh wow.
Do we still take the Jets though because they beat the Rams?
I can hear Dolo T brain. I can just hear his brain like.
Oh, did you see it? It's definitely spinning.
They still got
now.
Nick Chubb, and they still got
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
and Higgins
and
the
Baker.
Next, yeah, Baker is doing his thing, but losing 2 wide receivers.
Let me see who's out for Cleveland.
Wow.
Can the Jets win 2 straight though? Like after losing 15 straight, can they win?
So
2?
who's got the worst record now? You said that they not.
The Jaguars have hold the best record.
Okay, so the Bears finna go get Trevor Lawrence for them right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Jaguars.
Go secure Trevor Lawrence for them right now.
Rashard Higgins, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Kadero Hodge and linebacker Jacob Phillips will be missing for the Browns.
So
Jarvis is playing.
But Rashard Higgins is out.
Jarvis Landry
questionable.
Jarvis Landry's out.
Oh, he's out too.
And Higgins is out too.
Jarvis Landry, Rashard Higgins, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and 3 others.
I'm about to say it got to be COVID-19.
Who's he throwing the ball to?
I'm trying to tell you that is.
Yeah, that's close contact in the wide receiver room.
Jamarcus Bradley.
Never heard of. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, these guys have been elevated.
New fantasy, new fantasy advice. Pick up Nick Chubb. They finna run the ball 50 times today.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Browns. I'm not taking the Jets over the Browns. Give me the Browns. I'm gonna take the money line on.
Give me Nick Chubb for 200 and the Browns.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking the Browns as well, y'all. I'm not going against the Browns versus the Jets. They only got 1 win. I'm going with Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up next, we have the
Shaka Strong says Jets upset. Okay.
You know what?
Dolo T.
I'm moving. I'm taking the Browns. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Shaka, you almost got me. But up next, we have the home team, the Bears versus the Jags.
We at home today?
No. This is our home team. They're in Jacksonville. Yeah. Mike Glennon is starting for the Jaguars. Okay.
And former Bears buster.
Super Bears buster. Okay. But he's had a decent season for the Jags. He's outplayed Gordon Minshew.
He is a Jag.
He's getting the nod.
Thank you.
Even though James Robinson from we went to Illinois State, right? I think James Robinson went to Illinois State.
Okay. Give me the line.
He's out for today.
The running back?
Just for rest.
The running back.
Yes,
yeah,
which
that's
means
him.
roll the tank in. They're in the Trevor Lawrence running. But the question is it going to be a Mike Glennon revenge game or an Allen Robinson revenge game? What's the fact?
Mike Glennon is trash.
Huff.
We're taking the Bears. The Bears, Jacksonville +8 at the crib. I don't know about the +8, but I'm definitely taking the Bears.
Mike Glennon is not only trash, he is that little juice that you see dripping out the garbage truck when it's driving down the street.
Hot doo-doo juice.
Don't want to step in.
He's
smell
that.
it in his.
He's that. Like he's the little juice that drips out the side of the garbage truck. Give me the Bears.
Bears across the board right now. We are all on the same page with the Ravens, Browns, and Bears.
Yeah.
Up next, Falcons versus Chiefs. Falcons coming off a couple of good wins, man.
I don't care. Kansas City at the crib -11. I'm taking that -11.
Yeah, I would take the points too. Give me the Chiefs. Wherever they play the Falcons at, they're gonna bang them boys.
Yeah, they at home. They at Arrowhead. Yes. Nothing moving.
I said the Falcons were coming off a couple of wins then, and I was wrong. They actually got beat by the Buccaneers. Another comeback victory for Tom Brady.
Yes, sir. My boy that y'all been hating on all year, the GOAT, but we'll talk about that.
He said he's already set the Tampa Bay record for touchdowns in a single season. I think like 38.
And they're in the playoffs.
Like, what are we talking about?
I ain't mad at Tommy Terrific.
100%. He was out there dropping bombs yesterday. Tom Brady and those guys are in the playoffs. I'm taking the Chiefs versus the Falcons. Yeah. Up next.
Sorry, Mama McIntosh. You're right. That was disgusting.
What did she say?
She said, Herb. Talking about the garbage juice.
You're right, though.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I am right, but it is disgusting.
That was an accurate description of Mike Glennon.
I hate that.
Because everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. You can see it, you can smell it.
Or at the bottom of the garbage can.
Yeah.
Like when the garbage trucks come through the alley and they get all the garbage. Yeah. When you the first one to put garbage in back, and you look down, there's all that stuff.
Remember that smell off the dumpster on the playground as a kid? The little chocolate milk get down there and they get hot in the summertime? Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's Mike Glennon. Sorry.
That's Mike Glennon.
Up next.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I need Khalil to put him on the ground 3 times today.
I feel that. I need that.
I need Khalil to put him on the ground 3 times today.
That's possible.
Up next, we got the Bengals versus the Texans, 2 teams whose season been over for a few weeks.
Houston at the crib -7.5. I'm taking Deshaun Watson with his career-high 27 passing touchdowns this year. Don't know about the -7.5.
Don't forget the Bengals beat the Steelers last week, though.
Yeah, the Steelers are huff, though. I wasn't going. I told you I
That's
wasn't going
fair.
off them when
That's
they were
fair.
10-0. So the Steelers are huffed. That offense has been so huffed to me. I don't know how them guys started off 10-0. It's football. That's how.
Sometimes the schedule guides do you a favor.
Yeah, I'm going with
I feel
the
like that was the case.
I'm going with the Texans.
Giannis, I admire your ability to see through
The fluff.
to see through the fluff, to see
Yes.
through what's right in front of you.
That
When
is
the
your
Bears was
superpower.
5-1, you like they the worst 5-1 team ever. Steelers 10-0.
Yeah, it's like I'm taking the Ravens over them. I'm taking the Texans, the Titans,
Chiefs,
all of them
all
guys.
the AFC teams
Yeah,
that's in the playoffs.
I'm taking them.
All right, I feel you, and I'm rolling. I'm rolling with you. Give me the Texans as well.
Come on, Dolo T.
These games are tough to pick, bro, because they're not playing for anything but respect. Okay?
And Deshaun trying to get his career numbers up.
Yeah.
The Bengals beat the Steelers, and like you said, I don't necessarily know what that means, man. So I'm running with the Texans. I'm running with the Texans.
And don't forget that Juju was busting moves on the Bengals
he
50-yard
said
line.
that had to stop.
Speaking of the Steelers, how about the fact that until earlier this year, Ben Roethlisberger was the all-time winningest quarterback at the Cleveland Browns' new stadium until Baker Mayfield took it over from him.
Whew.
Wow.
Ben Roethlisberger, who has never played for the Cleveland Browns,
Never.
was the all-time winningest quarterback in the history of their new stadium.
Man, the Browns
That's
been
bogus.
that trash for that
That's
long.
bogus.
A dude who only plays there once a year, right, has more wins in that stadium than anybody in Cleveland Browns or in the history of that stadium. He's never played for that
nasty.
team.
The disrespect.
How huff are they? How huff have they been?
That's supreme disrespect. That's
Which makes
out
it
of order.
even crazy to know is what they got 11 wins this year?
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
Browns got 11?
Something like that. I don't know.
I know the Dolphins
I don't know
got
if they got
11
11,
wins.
but
10-4.
Yeah.
They 10-4?
10
Browns
wins.
10-4?
The Dolphins have 11 wins. Shout out to
crazy.
Brian Flores.
Brian Flores.
Peace to the God, man.
Did you see the video of Rick Ross saying, what's the Miami Dolphins head coach? Flores.
Did he?
I like you.
I like you.
Rose, man. You gave
Rose.
He
Rose.
did the
That's
whole.
my
He was
nickname.
like, "What's our coach name?" And he turned around. Flores. I know your name now. I like you.
Hey, if Ross know your
Hey,
name, you want
you
something.
stand by the king of the
Hey,
city, man.
hey.
Shout out to Uncle Trick, but Rick
Exactly.
Ross been holding it down.
Hey, if Ross know your name, you own one,
It's
man.
definitely busting in Miami right now. Hey, look, but the Steelers, they're facing the Colts this week.
Yeah.
No pushover. This is definitely a huge game for the Steelers. They're trying to avoid losing 3 straight. Hit us with the facts, Gino.
Pittsburgh at the crib plus a half a point. I'm leaving that one alone with my bread. I'm leaving that one alone. But what's the what are they fighting for anything? What's
What the
going
Colts
on
need?
here? Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
DJ, what's the
need
Colts
to
record?
win to get in, and Pittsburgh already lost 3 in a row, so they're trying to stop losing 4 in a row. They're 11-3.
And you say the Colts need to win to get in? What's their record?
Win to get in. They are 10-3. I mean, I'm sorry,
10-4.
10-4. If they win,
They
they
in.
get in. They get in. Also, with a Tennessee loss.
Pittsburgh at home. Losing 3 in a row. I know my
This is a
boy
tough
Mike
one.
Tomlin ain't going at all.
That's tight, Jack. I ain't gonna
I hate
front.
the
That's
Steelers.
tight. I ain't gonna front. That's tight.
I'm saying it like this. Whoever Dolo T pick, I'm taking the opposite. So come back to me.
All right, we come back to you, man.
Okay.
At the risk of pissing Candace Mack
Because
off.
you gotta make some. You gotta
Yeah,
get
I'm
up
trying.
there.
Yeah, I do. Even though we got another week left after next week, so I don't really need. Actually, no, I ain't gonna jump off the edge right now.
This is the last week. This is the last time we're gonna pick because after this is playoff time.
No, it's another
pick
game
next
next
week.
week. It's another week. Remember
The Bears play the Packers.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
so
Excuse me.
I'm gonna keep it. So if the Colts needs to get in, Pittsburgh has lost 3 in a row.
I see a lot of Steelers love in the comments.
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers as much as I hate them and I hate Phillip Rivers.
I see some Colts love.
I
From
think
Chris
I hate
Williams.
Phillip Rivers even more. So I'm going with the Steelers.
Herb, how you feeling?
I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts, man. I think that the Steelers got to figure their stuff out, man. And I don't know if they figured it out just yet. I think they still have as good a chance as anybody as getting to that AFC Championship versus the Chiefs or whatever, depending on how the seeds break down. But I think right now the Colts are playing well, and they playing for their lives. And I knew that Candace wasn't going to like this. But, yeah, I'm taking the Colts.
Let me tell you.
Candace a Steelers fan?
Candace is a huge Steelers
Let me tell you,
fan.
Candace, and I'm a Tomlin.
She's like,
so
y'all better.
I see it.
I'm always in favor of the Tomlin energy, but I've actually seen those Steelers games, okay? And not only did they lose, they looked terrible in them. It looked like Ben Roethlisberger is, now I don't want to say over the hill, but he doesn't look like the Ben
I can't
Roethlisberger
stand his ass.
that you can take to the bank. You know what I mean? Those receivers drop a lot of balls, and that I don't even know.
What's Buddy
that
name
running
that be
game.
dropping them balls, man?
All of them. Deontay Johnson, Eric
Huff,
Ebron,
No, the other. Is it Johnson?
Clarence Claypool.
Not Claypool and not Juju. It's a little
This
black
is
guy.
Deontay Johnson.
Oh, man, that man
he
drops
drops
three
a lot of balls.
three a week.
Huff, huff.
He drops a lot of balls, bruh. And like I said, they've benefited. He drops a lot. So they've benefited from a schedule in their favor, man. I'm going with the Colts.
Candace say, great knowing you, Herb Howard.
It was nice.
It's been real, fam. Keep it moving.
So y'all took the Colts.
And you're a Dolo Gino right now.
Dolo
okay?
Gene.
You got the Steelers.
Dolo G, I like it.
Yes,
On the
sir.
Steelers.
Good luck with that one, bro.
Yeah, I'm rolling
know.
with the Colts.
Up next, we got the Panthers versus the Washington football team.
We got the Panthers
Who are in
versus
the
the Washington.
playoffs.
Yes,
They
come on.
leading the NFC East by
The
it's
least.
over with.
Nah, it's not over with, but
But
they
they
got the spot.
got the
They got the
leg
spot
up.
right now. They number 4 seed in the playoffs right now.
But I'm saying, how far behind the Dallas and
I
Philly?
don't know. They all huff, probably like a
They all
game or
one
something.
game. They all 5-9.
Somebody going.
Everyone's 5-9.
No,
and
and Washington is 6-8.
Yeah,
that is absolutely
huffery.
I was about to say Washington is good, but you're like they 6-8. Woo!
All right, let's speed it up, man. So who was that? Who was that, y'all?
Carolina
Washington
versus
football
Washington.
team in Carolina.
Teddy Bridgewater is getting a lot of attention. People saying that they need to throw the backup in.
The Washington football team +1 at the crib. And I'm leaving that one alone here. Teddy Bridgewater. Might as well take the football team, man.
You going with Washington?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. I just think that division is so damn huff. It's gonna have to come down to the last week of the season to see which one of they huff ass actually walks away with the crown in that division. So I'm just gonna say they're gonna lose just so it can come down to the last week. I'll take the Panthers.
Okay, Herb. I'm going with Washington.
Dolo Herb.
I love
Dolo
them. Real
H.
talk. They are a fun team to watch, man. They active on defense. Dwayne Haskins is playing, right? This is not Alex Smith.
Right.
I'm saying, and I talked a lot of stuff about Alex Smith as I cross out my pick. I'm going with Carolina,
Yep,
bro.
gonna have to go with Carolina.
You're going with Carolina.
No Dolo Herb today.
Flip that.
No, sorry, Dwayne Haskins. You want to go to the strip club after
Yeah.
you huff? No
Yeah,
way.
I'm sorry.
Huff.
Our final answer is the Carolina Panthers. Up
Yep.
next, we got the Broncos versus the Chargers.
LA at home -2.5.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah.
taking the Chargers. I really like Justin Herbert, man.
Facts.
That dude has impressed me every time I've watched him play quarterback. He can throw it. He can move on the run. He's got a strong arm. He's very, very accurate on the move, especially.
Facts.
I remember one ball he threw a couple weeks ago. He was on the run. He rolled out to his right, and he threw the ball back across to his left, just low on the way to the receiver. It was like perfect placement. I'm impressed with Justin Herbert. Give me the Chargers.
I'm going with the Chargers as well for everything you just said, Herb. I agree wholeheartedly. Up next, Eagles versus Cowboys, an NFC least showdown with playoff implications. Everybody's still in the race over there.
Yeah, they are.
Hit us with the facts, Gino.
Eagles versus Cowboys. Dallas at Texas Stadium +3. Man, I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles, man. I like what Jalen Hurts been on, man.
Fly, Eagles, fly, he says.
Damn, in Dallas though.
Yeah. In Jerry World.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles, man. Give me Jalen Hurts, man.
K Steele is with you on the Eagles pick. I am going the other way. I'm going to take the boys and CeeDee Lamb.
I feel you.
I feel like the Cowboys are slept on because they don't have Dak, but Andy Dalton has been a serviceable.
The Red Rifle.
Exactly.
Andy
He's done his
Dalton,
thing.
Yeah, he been decent, Joe.
Back in his home state.
I really like Jalen Hurts, though. You know, and I wasn't expecting to pick Philly today, but I feel like that's where my heart is leading me. I'm going with Philly.
Okay. Dolo H on that one.
Up next, we have the Rams versus the Seahawks.
The
Seahawks
Rams,
clinched last week.
Seattle at the crib -1.5.
The Rams lost to the Jets.
I mean, I'm taking Seattle over at the Rams anyway.
Okay.
But if they clinch, does that mean they lay down this week?
Yeah, because I don't think they can win the division, right?
Yeah, it's going to take them the rest of the year, 2 weeks to sort out whatever. What is that? The
So
NFC
they can
West?
still catch the Rams and win the division?
The Cardinals, right? Is that
No. Can the Seahawks wait?
The Seahawks are currently leading the division. If the Seahawks win today, they actually win
the division?
Oh,
and the
I got the
Seahawks clinched the
Seahawks.
playoff spot last week, though, right?
Right. They
Correct.
clinched that playoff spot in terms of like that 5 or 6 seed, but they
Yep.
can actually win the division.
Yep.
The Seahawks are currently the number 2 seed.
So they might get 3 teams in
Yes, sir.
if the Bears allow it.
Yep. If the Bears allow it.
Okay. I'll tell you what, man.
The Seahawks third or second. They second.
Yeah, I'll take the Seahawks too. I kind of want to go Rams. I'm gonna take the Seahawks though.
Yeah, the Rams clinch a playoff berth with a win.
Good. I want them to lose then because I need them. I need them to ball hard next week.
I know
Exactly.
Dolo T ain't going with the Rams.
No, there's no way I'm going with the Rams after losing to the Jets. It's F those guys until the end of the season. There's no way you lose to the Jets and you think I'm picking you at all. Okay? We got 2 more left, guys. Titans versus Packers in the Sunday night game today.
Green Bay at Lambeau,
That's
-3.
That's going to be a good one.
I see Derrick Henry busting the dub 200 tonight.
To get to 2,000 rushing yards for the second year in a row.
But I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
Okay.
I'm leaving that bet alone right here for my bread.
That's a good one. Herb, how you feeling?
A-Rod gonna carve them people up.
I think you're right on that piece, unless he's on the sideline because King Henry is carving up that subpar
True.
Packers run defense.
So terrible. Actually,
I'm putting you Titans.
Give me the Titans.
Oh, Herb, you know
Give me the Titans, bro.
I woke up ready to pick the Titans today, and I'm sticking with them, Joe.
Give me the
I
Titans.
don't
oh
think.
man, Dolo Gene again.
Dolo G,
Come on,
give
I
me the
gotta
Titans
come-
with you, T. Don't leave me hanging,
Come
bro.
on.
Dolo
Give me
Gene
the
gotta
Titans
come
with
through
you.
for the win next week.
I was gonna take it further. I was gonna say Ryan Tannehill's gonna have a better game than Aaron Rodgers.
Damn, man.
But I like what you said about Derrick Henry. I think he's gonna have a monster game on the ground tonight, bro. Best running back in the game for my money.
By far.
Yeah.
Last pick of the day: Bills versus Patriots. The Patriots are out of the playoffs. The Bills are forging ahead in that division.
New England at the crib +7. No way. Scam is done. I'm taking Buffalo. And I would take that -7.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I've been trying to hold out hope that not hope so much because I'm not a Patriots fan, but I've been kind of, I've been conditioned to believe that the Patriots are going to ultimately play good ball. That has never been the case this year. I'm definitely rocking with the Bills.
100%. I'm rolling with the Bills. Stephon Diggs and those guys are looking playoff ready. I'm interested to see if they're going to break some hearts in a couple of weeks when the postseason starts. We'll get to that in a couple of weeks. With that pick, man, that wraps up another episode
Bear
of the
down.
Kickoff Kickback. It is time to bear down.
Get Cole Kmet in this joint.
It is officially okay to turn this off and turn on the Bears game, okay? Thank you for tuning in to the Kickoff Kickback, getting you ready for Week 16 in the NFL. For Herb Howard, Eugene McIntosh,
T.I. salute.
I'm Terrence Tomlin, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Nothing but love. We'll catch y'all next Sunday. It was the Kickoff Kickback.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.